Hi, my name is Courtney, and I'm really passionate. I think it just started. Hi, my name is Courtney, and I'm very passionate about helping women with invisible illnesses realize that you can still lead a pretty healthy and active lifestyle. It's just not going to be the one you had a vision for yourself, but what the hell is she going to do about it? You're going to, you got to take control as much as you can. There's a lot of things in everybody's life that they can't control, but if you're dealing with health issues, you've got to find a way. You've got to find a way to at least get a grip on your attitude. And that being said, I am so gosh damn cranky today. It's not even funny. But I'm cranky because I hurt. I don't know. And usually if I hurt really bad, I know why. But this morning I woke up and I'm like, oh, I don't have to get up. I don't have to be anywhere for a while. I can sleep in. And the Fibro demons were like, no, you can't. No, you can't. And then usually the vast majority of the time, once I'm up and moving, I feel a lot better. Well, I go for a walk every morning. I walk at least a mile, usually two. So this morning I'm like, okay, you got pull yourself together. Let's go. Get up. Let's go for your walk. It did not help. And then I danced for about 45 minutes. And I did a choreography that I really liked, so it made me happy. But I usually get a lot of pain relief when I dance. It's not, I guess that's not really accurate. It doesn't make the pain go away. But I really enjoy dancing, and I'm able to set it into the back of my this morning. So I was really frustrated. And then I went and got my nails done, which they look so freaking cute. Britt, I love you. But as soon as I walked in, my nail girl was like, are you okay? I said, no, I'm not. I feel horrible. And she's like, okay, because we were gonna soak them all off and start over. And she's like, no, we're not gonna do that because she knew I just wasn't up to it, and I wasn't. So thank you, Brett. I love you. Anyway, somebody gave me a compliment today on the fact that in spite of everything that you face, you managed to pretty. Well, I'm not saying this very well. You managed to maintain a pretty good attitude, and generally I do. Generally I do. But you know what? It's effort. It takes a lot of work, and it especially takes a lot of work on a day like this when I hurt like hell. I have no idea. I mean, if I earned it, if I went out and did something wild and like over exercised or went out and partied too hard or went to a conference or something, traveled a long way where I've earned it, okay. I don't enjoy it, but I can take that. But to just wake up and feel like hell and to not know why is so frustrating. So let's talk about how to maintain a positive attitude. This information is from blog.hubspot.com. Now, some of the benefits of a positive attitude: it leads to optimism, it leads to courage, kindness, and a sense of gratitude. And you know what all those things contribute to? They make you more likable. Being positive is not it's not going to eliminate your stress. Okay, it's not. I'm not going to sit here and try to blow smoke up your ass. It's not. But I will tell you from experience, the days when especially on a day like this, I don't want to be positive today. I just don't. But when I make the effort, it makes it a lot easier to roll with the punches. And so they're going to get my nails done because I just felt so much better afterwards. Anyway, here are 8 tips on how to maintain a positive attitude. Number 1, and this is a really good one: keep a gratitude journal. Don't overthink it. Don't make this complicated. Oh, I'm packing my stuff. I do have a little notebook here. Just get yourself a little notebook. Doesn't have to be a fancy one like this. Just get a little notebook and write down 3 things every day that you're grateful for. It doesn't matter how small, it doesn't matter how big. Just write down 3 things every day. Do this, try it for a month and see where it gets you. It's going to take you literally 2-3 minutes, if that. Why do you want to do this? Because it helps you focus on your blessings. It helps you remember that, okay, today was not the best day I've ever had, but you know what? I've got things to be grateful for. And when I first started, I'll be honest, I do not keep a gratitude journal, but When I first started intentionally practicing gratitude, my girlfriend and I, my friend Jennifer and I used to send each other voice messages all the time. And we realized we're both pretty positive, happy people, but we realized they just turn into bitch sessions. So we made a rule for each other. You can bitch as much as you want, but you had to end it with 3 positives, 3 things you were grateful for. And when you're really struggling, when you're really down, it can be hard. Yeah. When you're up to here with the pain and you're not getting any help from the medical community, which, side note, that ain't never going to freaking happen. So let go of that bullshit idea. That stuff eats at you. It wears on you so bad. If you're in a bad spot, here's 3 things you should be grateful for. You have a roof over your head. You have electricity. And you have running water. Those 3 things that we take for granted in the Western world, those put you ahead of millions of people on this planet. You should be grateful for those. Number 2, you need to practice daily self-care. Set a little, I knew that was going to happen. That's my dinner cooking. Set aside a little time every day to decompress, to unwind. It doesn't have to be a glass of wine and a bubble bath, which is good because I don't have a bathtub here. But for me, you know what it is? Knitting and putting on something on Audible, or finding something uplifting on YouTube. But when I knit in the evenings, my knitting has been so good for my anxiety. When I knit in the evenings, it really helps take the edge off of my mood, which impacts my pain levels. Number 3, start your day on a positive note. You need to establish a morning routine. Get up a few minutes earlier. It ain't going to kill you. I know what you're thinking, but it won't kill you. I promise it won't. Take a little time. Don't chug your coffee. Don't pound your coffee as you're running out the door. Give yourself a few minutes to just sit and appreciate it. Be grateful. Be grateful for your coffee. Be grateful that, hey, you know what? This was worth getting up 15 minutes earlier so I can sit here and enjoy this. Read a book. Spend 10, 15 minutes reading every morning. Put on something uplifting on a podcast, on YouTube, on Audible. Just 10 or 15 minutes. You know what? You can do those things while you're enjoying your coffee. Go get some exercise. I started this a while back. I go for a walk every morning. In fact, my poor neighbors, I live out in the country right now and I freaking love it. And I get up in the morning, I brush my teeth, I put on workout clothes. I don't even comb my hair most days. I truly don't. Put on my shoes and out the door I go. I'm not out there to win a beauty contest. I just want to go out and get some exercise. And being here in East Texas and being able to start the day with beautiful sunshine and the birds are singing, and well, you never know what you're going to see. There's all kinds of weird roadkill that has appeared on our road, which I know this is a weird thing to bring up in a positive attitude talk, but I have been very fascinated with the cycle of life and death here in Texas. It seems very different. Some things, boom, they're just devoured and gone. It was here today, can't tell where it was tomorrow. Other things, like there's a poor little unfortunate snake. It's just a little bitty thing. He got run over. I might have been the one that ran him over. He's just at the edge of my driveway. But usually most things don't hang around very long. That poor little sucker has been there for like 4 or 5 days now. I call him a ribbon snake because I'm so sorry, but he's 2-dimensional. I feel bad. I'm like, would something please eat this poor damn thing so I don't have to look at him anymore? Boy, that went way off. But my point was my walks every morning. That's what helps me start my day on a positive note. And you know what? It's so important to do that because I used to listen to a lot of political stuff in the morning, and it's still my go-to. I got to be honest. That's still my inclination. But if I listen to something negative like that first thing in the morning, it sets the tone for my day. And having chronic pain issues, I don't need the outside agitation. I really don't. the 24-hour news cycle, it exists to piss you off. You don't need access to news for 24 hours a day. You don't. If you ever watch a lot of the news channels, which I used to just be insane about watching the news channels. It's the same crap every couple hours. They just recycle it because there ain't nothing new to tell you. So turn that off. Find something positive to listen to. Find something good to read. Or just get outside, go for a walk, or go to the gym. Do whatever you got to do, but start your day on a positive note. Number 4, don't gossip. You know why? Because the people who are going to gossip with you, they're going to gossip about you. That's just a fact of life. And, when you're around somebody who's gossiping, man, it can be so hard not to participate. But you need to refuse to get involved. Look, if you're dealing with health issues, you have enough on your own freaking plate. I would like to think everybody has enough on their own plate to quit worrying so much about others. But especially if you're dealing with chronic pain in today's world where, we went from one extreme to the other. We went from, we're going to stuff you full of pain pills until you're just so high you can't function, to go take some Tylenol, you'll be all right. Can't know if Tylenol worked, you jackasses. Anyway, I'm trying not to go on a rant about that. I'm trying to maintain a positive attitude. Number 5, tell more jokes. Tell more jokes. Find some comedians online that you like and listen to some humor. Laughter really is amazing medicine. It increases neuropeptides and produces endorphins, both of which help with stress and tension. Number 6, take real breaks. Get away from the desk, get away from your work for a few minutes. Even if you just get up and go walk the hallways for 20 minutes, go talk to one of your colleagues, go get a cup of coffee. I don't know, do something, but take a real break. Give your mind a break. This is going to re-energize you. It's going to increase your motivation and your productivity, and it's going to make the rest of your day go a lot better. For me, between the fibromyalgia and the Hashimoto's, I have a really bad habit of getting super. I'll get into a role and I just get sucked into my work, and next thing you know, like 4 hours has gone by and I've barely moved. Well, I can't sit still that long. My body does not respond well to that. So if you get really sucked in like that, set a timer every 2 hours. Just get up and go for a short walk. You don't have to go for a 20-minute walk every 2 hours, but get up and get away from it. Take a break. Take a break. You know what else would be a good thing to do on a break? Find something funny to listen to. Number 7, give yourself something to look forward to after work. Yes, you're tired. I understand that. But you know what? You deserve this. You deserve to have a little time to do something just pleasurable. You don't have to go out. Set aside some quiet time. Read. Start watching one of your favorite TV shows. I really like the series Hell on Wheels. I'm almost done with it. And I got to tell you, I'm almost reluctant to finish it because I've enjoyed it so much, which makes no sense. But that's something that I like to do. I was doing after work to help me unwind. I would watch that and knit. Get a group of your friends together and do a Zoom call. A girlfriend of mine has a knitting Zoom group that meets on Thursdays, and it helps her relax. You could set up a book club. You could just meet up with friends and have a glass of wine virtually together. You know what I mean? Number 8, meditate. This is so good for stress and anxiety. It's going to improve your mental and your spiritual health. Even just 5 minutes a day, honestly, just that will make a difference. Put your phone on airplane mode. Set a timer for 5 minutes. You can just sit somewhere. You can even really just about sit at your desk. I don't recommend it because you need to take a break, but you can. My point is, you can do this anywhere. Just sit somewhere and take some slow, deep breaths for 5 or 10 minutes. You'll be amazed at how much that's going to help with your attitude and help you deal with stress and anxiety. Look, life can be hard, but you know what? Life is also really beautiful. It's what you make of it. So choose carefully. You got to take care of yourself. You have to exercise. I'm sorry, you got to exercise. You just do. I'm not telling you to get up and do insanity. In fact, if you have chronic health issues, please don't get up and do insanity. It's probably more than your body's going to be able to recover from. Voice of experience here. But again, get up and go for a walk. Do a little bit of yoga. You know what? You can even find chair yoga. You don't even have to get up. But exercise. Cut down on junk food. Sleep. Meditate. Take care of yourself. Do something just because it makes you happy on a regular basis. Anyway, I got to go finish cooking dinner. I will be back Wednesday. I'm going to try for 7, but Wednesday is going to be a really freaking busy day. So I'm going to try for 7. Cross your fingers. But it'll be close to 7. But it'll be a real short one because I'm swamped Wednesday. And I'm flying back to Alaska Thursday for a while. So y'all take care. If you have any questions, I'm not an expert. All I know is when I do these things, I feel a lot better. And I've been dealing with chronic pain for over 20 years now. I shouldn't say over, at least 20 years now. And I am known for having a good attitude, even on days like today. So if you have any questions, drop me a line. I'd be happy to share with you the resources that have made a big difference for me. And you know what? Most of them are free. So I'll take care. I'll see you Wednesday.